After a long time, no? Somebody was asking me why I am not putting any audios. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Anyhow, we will start with the Rahasya Trayam. There are 3 Rahasyas in that. Pradhanika Rahasyam is the first one. Second one is Vaikrutika Rahasyam. Third one is Murti Rahasyam. So, what these Rahasyam, actually, we'll just give a small introduction to this. This Rahasya, like before, they are also Angas of the Devi Mahatmyam. These Angas are recited after we complete the chapters and do the Uttaranyasam and things. Shuktam, Devi Shuktam you can recite, Tantroktam Devi Shuktam, because people men if they have learnt Devi Shuktam, that thing they can do it, Ritveda Devi Shuktam. But everybody can recite Tantroktam, which comes as a part of the 5th chapter. That apart. So, before we start reciting Devi Mahatmyam, we are having 3 Angas, like Kavacham, Argalam and Kilakam. That is mainly for the protection to do the 13 chapters. For the protection, because for every time when you start something, you need something, because it is not our will alone that can get the things done. It is the blessing that has to come from her that we are able to recite this. So we are asking for protection and the capability to ward off all mistakes and things like that before we start reciting the 13 chapters. Where does this Rahasya Trayam stands for? If you look at it, they are more like you can call it as a fruit of what you get, the 13 chapters. And more than that, we have seen a lot of Devi, different forms of Devi during this 13 chapters. These 13 chapters we have seen in different forms of Devi we have seen. The main, how it all evolved from one. Evolved from only one power. One power. The source is only one. So how it all evolved, what happened before actually the creation happened. See, we have to also understand one more thing. It is not once the creation is going to happen. Creation has happened before, it is happening now, and it is also going to happen in future. There is no, this thing, it is a continuous cycle it is. So the pralayam, creation, sustenance, and the pralayam comes, and again there is a period of hibernation, and again the creation starts. What happens after the hibernation period gets over and the creation starts? We have seen the 3 aspects of Devi in the Mahatmyam as Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, Mahakali. Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. The tamasic aspect comes first. So these 3 aspects of Devi, how it evolved from the source. How it evolved from the source. This is what Pradhanika Rahasyam, which we are going to learn now. So the Rahasyams actually denote the how she can be approached, the philosophy behind that, and the rituals that we do for her. See, these are all the things you learn it after reciting the 13 chapters. 13 chapters is mandatory. That is, there is no this thing about that. So This is actually how the ritual worship works and in what format, how it comes. Pradhanika Rahasyam is very simple because it just starts from the beginning. When the three gunas are in equilibrium, what is her status at that time, and how the three aspects of three gunas, three pure gunas. We have always attributed the gunas according to the effects that it has. Tamas means you know what it is like. Rajas means you know what it is like. So we relate with the effect, but there is no relation here. It is pure by itself. Tamasic aspect, pure tamas, pure rajas, pure sattva. There is no attribution to that. From that pure, the attributions emerge after that. This is what is the Pradhanika Rahasyam. How the three major Shaktis emerge from one, and how the pairs like Midhunam, they call it as Midhunam, like the pairs, the male and female pairs of each gunas emerge. And from them, how they start the creation, Mula Prakriti, how it comes. How these three couple, how the gunas are interchanged. It is the permutation and combination of gunas. Pure gunas come, pure gunas have the positive, negative aspect of that, and the interchange of gunas, one with another. So the three gunas get mixed up completely, and then from that comes the variegated world with all its varieties, moving and unmoving, chara-chara prapancha, that emerges how it emerges. And how these three Devis look like. We know it already because we have seen it in the three Charitram as the Dhyana Slokam. This is the expansion of that Dhyana Slokam. How they look, what they look like, what are their names given initially, and then what their work to be done, and how the couple emerge from them, and how the mixing of the couple, how it happens. And then how the Mula Prakriti, Brahma becomes the reason for the creation of the golden egg. And then Mula Prakriti, Shiva opens it, Mula Prakriti emerges, and Mahavishnu and Mahalakshmi nurtures them. This is the formula of the creation, the entire world. This is what is Pradhanika Rahasyam. I have given a gist, and now we will go on to learn the verses. I'm also saying, like, it is like important to say all the three Rahasyams, Rishi is Mahavishnu. It is all said by Mahavishnu. He is the one who created all the three Rahasyas, because the nurturing part of it is with him. He is the one who nurtures. Sattvic aspect is with him, because Sattvic aspect only can nurture you, forgive you, nurture whatever we are doing. So that Mahavishnu is only the Rishi of all the three Rahasyas, the three, the Rahasya Trayam, as such, to be together. And one more thing I just wanted to tell, like, these three Rahasyams are not mandatory to be recited after, because many of them who do Parayanam, they skip this and they do only Devi Suktam and they complete that with Shama Prarthana. That is the core Parayanam. First three Angam and the Japam, Nyasam, 13 chapters, Japam, Nyasam, Shuktam. Suktam, once it's over, Shama Prarthana. This is the core format of the Parayanam. The Rahasya Trayam has been given as an optional choice. If you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't need to do it. But major Parayanam, this I have to tell because you shouldn't get confused. I am teaching you now why I am saying that. It is not considered to be mandatory. It is not that it is mainly for understanding of those three Shaktis that are emerged. the three Shaktis, how they formed. Mahamaya, he said, no, how she came, who is Mahamaya, and all that Raja has, no, the same conversation is happening here between the Raja and the Rishi. He continues to explain, the Rishi continues to explain how these aspects emerged. Okay, now to the Rahasya. We will learn little, I will give you the meaning side by side. Okay, it's a very small, I think 27, 28 verses are there. 31 verses are there. It's okay. 31 verses are there. Probably in another 2-3 sessions we can finish this. Okay. Atha Pradhanikam Rahasyam. Pradhanika Dirgham it is Pradhanikam Rahasyam. Okay. Om Asya Sri Saptashati Rahasya Trayasya.
Om Asya Sri Saptashati Rahasya Trayasya.
Narayana Rushihi Anushtup Chandaha Mahakali Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswatyo Devata Yadokta Palavatyate Palavapyarte Jape Viniyogaha. Om Asya Sri Saptashati Rahasya Trayasya Narayana Rushihi.
Om Asya Sri Saptashati Rahasya Trayasya Narayana Rushihi
Anushtup Chandaha Mahakali Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswatyo Devata Yadokta Palavapya Yarte Jape Viniyogaha Jape Viniyogaha Rajo Vaja Bhagavan Avatarame Chandikayastvayodhitaha Bhagavan Avatarame Chandikayastvayodhitaha Yetesham Prakrutim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi Yetesham Prakrutim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi
Etesham Prakritim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi Etesham Prakritim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi
Bhagavan Avatarame Chandikayastvayodhitaha Yetesham Prakrutim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi
Bhagavan Avatarame Chandikayastvayodhitaha Etesham Prakritim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi Bhagavan Avatarame Chandikayastvayodhitaha Etesham Prakritim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi
Aradhyam Yanmaya Devyaha
Aradhyam Yanmaya Devyaha Aradhyam Yanmaya Devyaha
Swarupam Yena Cha Dvija
स्वरूपं येन च द्विज स्वरूपं येन च द्विज
आराध्यं यन्मया देव्या स्वरूपं येन च द्विज
आराध्यं यन्मया देव्या स्वरूपं येन च द्विज आराध्यं यन्मया देव्या स्वरूपं येन च द्विज
विधिना ब्रूहि सकलं
विधिना ब्रूहि सकलं विधिना ब्रूहि सकलं
यथावत् प्रणतस्य मे
यथावत् प्रणतस्य मे यथावत् प्रणतस्य मे
विधिना ब्रूहि सकलं यथावत् प्रणतस्य मे
विधिना ब्रूहि सकलं यथावत् प्रणतस्य मे विधिना ब्रूहि सकलं यथावत् प्रणतस्य मे
Okay. Now the Raja is questioning. I mean, did I say the two lines together? No. Aradhyam yanmaya devya swarupam yena chadvija vidhina bruhi sakhalam yathavat pranatasya me.
आराध्यं यन्मया देव्या स्वरूपं येन च द्विज विधिना ब्रूहि सकलं यथावत् प्रणतस्य मे आराध्यं यन्मया देव्या स्वरूपं येन च द्विज विधिना ब्रूहि सकलं यथावत् प्रणतस्य मे
Bhagavan means you are Raja is addressing the Rishi as Bhagavan. Navatarami, that is Navatarami Chandikayas Tvayoditaha. You have described all the incarnations of Chandika. Navatarami Chandikayas.
Is Bhagavan Avatarami? No?
Bhagavan is addressing a blessed one. Bhagavan, when Raja is addressing the Rishi here. See, he said, Bhagavan, please explain to me. Dvija, he says again in the next line. So Dvija means he is again saying you are the twice born. Dvija. Dvija means the one who is wearing the sacred thread is called, he is twice born. Dvija. So he is first asking, you have explained to me all the while in the 13 chapters different incarnations of Chandika, manifestations, incarnations of Chandika. Yetesham prakrutim brahman pradhanam vaktum arhati. I just want to know her essential nature. What is her nature? You have told about different incarnation, how it behaved. But what is her true nature? The Chandika you call her, no? What is her true nature is what it is. You have only talked about incarnations and the manifestations of that Chandika and her glory and her valor, everything we saw in the 13 chapters. But you never explained to me the essential nature of that great goddess. That is what he is asking. Please, what is Pradhanam Vaktum Arhati? Pradhanam, her essential nature, true nature, basic nature is what? Please explain to me. Because you are the one who knows Brahman. He is addressing because Brahman, you have the knowledge of the Brahman. So that is why he is addressing him as Brahman. He is like, how this
Brahman, Vishnu or
Brahman ellathukkum mele. The one like Parabrahmam ne nama solrome. Parabrahmam. So the one who has received the knowledge of that Parabrahmam, who is that Parabrahmam? See, you can have a form one or formless one. Parabrahmam knowledge need not be only with forms or only without forms. The way you approach, maybe with form first and then the form becomes unnecessary. It is like, when you first learn what is an apple, you show an apple to the kid and say, this is apple. first you show the apple and tell the kid, this is apple, and then you draw the apple and see the apple is drawn like that. Next time when you mention just apple in front of the kid knows what it is like because he has seen the apple. It is like that. This is what it is. First we approach the Brahman with the form because that is one we can relate. We are all like in LKG, UKG, pre-kindergarten, whatever it is called now. So we need to have a form to understand it. At some point of a time, now I don't need to tell you how Mahavishnu looks or Shiva looks or the Brahma looks. The moment I mention the name Mahavishnu, you know Mahavishnu, what is the iconography that is normally painted? No? In the same way, when we approach these Vishnu or Shiva or Shakti or any aspect as Brahman first, and after some time, you don't need that form to understand that Brahman when you realize that. So first, everything you have to understand with the form. So here also they say in the Pradhanika Rahasyam, she is both with forms and without forms. This is what it is. So Brahman means the one who has acquired the knowledge of the Brahman is called Brahman. The saints, great saints we have seen in our Bharata Bhumi, they are all Brahmans. Okay?
So I have one quick question. So these are Angas after the 13th chapter.
Yes.
Now, is the conversation still continuing after they got the bone, or this is
No,
not related?
it is not related. Actually what has happened, like the format has been done to suit the Parayana. Probably these things all would have done in the first go. First go, after the 13 chapters, this all would have, before even they attained that mukti, whatever they got it, this all would have happened. It has been separated and placed in a way convenient for our understanding as well as this thing. You have to take it only that way because the Markandeya Puranam is huge. Huge. It defines about every Manvantaras, what happens in that Manvantara and things like that. This one we know that it happened in the 8th Manvantara. So the conversation that happened is being told by Markandeya. He has got two characters there. He is throwing his philosophy through them. One is questioning, one is answering. So like that he is enlightening the readers or people who are seeking the ultimate. Okay. So Brahman is the one, you can call it, they are actually great among Brahmins because Dvija Rishi he is, Dvija because the next line also he says Dvija, Brahmins or the one who realized the Brahman is called Brahman. Okay, so you are the right person to tell me her nature. Because you are a realized soul, you are the right person to tell me. That's what. Etesham prakrutim brahman pradhanam vaktamaradi. You are the right person to tell me the essential nature. Prakriti means her nature. Her essential nature. Yesham. Eta yesham. Prakriti. So, you are the right person to reveal her nature to me. This is what the first two lines depict, and the next line, Aradhyam yanmaya devya swarupam yena chadvija. Aradhyam yanmaya. I worship you. Please accept my reverence. I pay my respect to you. Devya swarupam yena. What is her form? What is her true being? The same questions he asked when the Mahamaya came in the first chapter. The same thing he is asking. What is her rupam? Devya swarupam yena chadvija. What is her swarupam? Tell me. Vidhina bruhi sakalam yathavat pranatasya me. how to worship her, ritualistic worship according to how it is to be done, vidhina. How it is to be done. It is not like randomly you go and worship her. How to worship her ritualistically. These two, please explain to me. This is what he gives. First salutes the Rishi and then he asks him about the goddess, what is her form and how to worship her. As per rule, that is what vidhina, you have to understand. Rishi now says, because normally people don't teach you without you asking them. It happened in Lalita Sasnam, also in the Purobaham. Till Agastya asked Bhavan Haigriva, he never told about Lalita Sasnam. So till the student, the disciple has to approach and ask. So Rishi also waited for the Raja to ask him, because you have to be worthy of knowing. The worthy of knowing, when it comes, it is understood is when you start questioning, when you start thinking about it. When you start thinking about it, questions come. Then you approach the person and you start asking. So when you start asking the questions, then you understand that this thought is going on in his mind for so long that is the reason he is coming and asking. So he is saying, you are asking me with so much bhavyam, so much bhakti, how I will not tell you. That is what it is. The next line. Rishiru vacha idam rahasyam paramam anakyeyam prachakshate. I split it for you people to say it, but now you are all really advanced, so you have to say it together, okay? Idam rahasyam paramam anakyeyam prachakshate.
Idam rahasyam paramam anakyeyam prachakshate. Idam rahasyam paramam anakyeyam prachakshate.
Bhakto sidina me kinchit.
Bhakto sidina me kinchit. Bhakto sidina me kinchit.
Tava vachyam naradhipa.
Tava vachyam naradhipa. Tava vachyam naradhipa.
Bhakto sidina me kinchit tava vachyam naradhipa.
Bhakto sidina me kinchit tava vachyam naradhipa. Bhakto sidina me kinchit tava vachyam naradhipa.
Idam rahasyam param anakyeyam prachakshate. Bhakto sidina me kinchit tava vachyam naradhipa.
Idam rahasyam paramam anakyeyam prachakshate. Bhakto sidina me kinchit tava vachyam naradhipa. Idam rahasyam paramam anakyeyam prachakshate. Bhakto sidina me kinchit tava vachyam naradhipa.
Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmir.
Sarvasyadhya
Mahalakshmihi. Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmihi.
Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi. Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi.
Triguna Parameshwari.
Triguna Parameshwari. Triguna Parameshwari.
Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi Triguna Parameshwari.
Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi Triguna Parameshwari. Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi Triguna Parameshwari.
Lakshya Lakshya Swarupasa.
Lakshya Lakshya Swarupasa. लक्ष्यालक्ष्यस्वरूपा सा
व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता
व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता
लक्ष्यालक्ष्यस्वरूपा सा व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता
लक्ष्यालक्ष्यस्वरूपा सा व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता लक्ष्यालक्ष्यस्वरूपा सा व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता
सर्वस्याद्या महालक्ष्मीस्त्रिगुणा परमेश्वरी लक्ष्यालक्ष्यस्वरूपा सा व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता
सर्वस्याद्या महालक्ष्मी श्रीगुणा परमेश्वरी लक्ष्यालक्ष्यस्वरूपा सा व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता सर्वस्याद्या महालक्ष्मी श्रीगुणा परमेश्वरी लक्ष्यालक्ष्यस्वरूपा सा व्याप्य कृत्स्नं व्यवस्थिता
इदं रहस्यं परमं अनाख्येयम्. Highly secret. Anakyaya means without being told. And which has never come out. Prachakshate. It is not come out like that. It is not divulged easily. Because you are asking me, Bhakto Siddhi. Because I am seeing how devoted you are. And you are asking me with so much of bhakti and devotion. Kinchit tava vachyam naradibha. How I will not, name kinchit tava vachyam naradibha. How I will not tell you, naradibha, O king, you are the king. So, how I will not tell you, because you are asking with so much devotion, bhakti, how I will not tell you about her nature. So he is starting with the Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi. So the first and foremost was Mahalakshmi. First and foremost was Mahalakshmi, Triguna Parameshwari. She is the supreme sovereign, Parameshwari, Triguna. All the three gunas in its purest form are present in equilibrium in her. The entire prapancham is creation. The creation is based on the three gunas. We know that, we have seen, we have learned it so many times in the past. The three gunas are the three gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas. Three gunas are the essential element of this creation. It is from that the antakaranam emerges, panchabodham emerges, everything emerges only from the triguna. So in its purest form, Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi's Triguna Parameshwari, she had the three gunas in her. Triguna Parameshwari, she is the supreme sovereign Devi she is. She is alone. Lakshya Swarupasa. She has got both form, defined form, Lakshya, defined form, Alakshya. Without any definition, indefined. The one with defined form she has, she does not have a defined form. Both are there. Lakshya Swarupasa. She has that kind of a form which is both defined as and indefined. Defined by form or indefinably formless. Isa Vyapya Kritsnam Vyavastita. Vyapya, she is manifested in every way. She is present in everything in this prapancha. That aspect of that, pure aspect of this gunam is present in every being of this creation. Understood? That is what Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi is Triguna Parameshwari. She is both formless. She is with form and without form. She is the supreme goddess. She is the primary form of she is the one who is the prime form. It is very difficult because how much you define the formless form of the Devi. No? Form of the Devi, you can define that she is like this, her complexion is this, she is holding this, she is wearing this abhushanam, all those things you can explain. How you will explain the formless form of the Devi? That is, she has got both. So the gunas are in equilibrium, so it is avyaktam, we call it as non-manifesting, the before manifestation. It is in a very not clear, that is why they say it is formless form. Her formlessness comes because the three gunas are not defined, that this is what it is, they are in the avyaktam, indefinable. It is that is why it is called formless. So the three gunas before the manifestation, before the creation happens, it is in equilibrium and it is in its purest form. That is what she is. This is the best you can do it with the words. Beyond that, it has to be understood, felt, like you have to think and you have to see how it.
So the three gunas are defined, but they're
No,
in balance.
three gunas are present. Avyakta means without any without any concrete demarcation of this is sattva, this is not like that. It is the combination, it is all present as one in her.
So there is no clear attribute definition.
Because the moment you say that, the attributions will come. No? Sattva means this, tamas means this. We will start, whether they say or not, we will all start.
So that's why it's avyakta.
Avyakta. Before manifestation, because only when the manifestation starts, the creation is going to start, then the three gunas defined, they come out and the three gunas take a shape.
So they're in potential form,
not in the expressive form. That is why it is said like, formless form. How it is formless is something that we have to understand. We can, yeah. Next two lines, okay. Matulungam gatam ketam.
Matulungam gadam ketam. Matulungam gadam ketam.
Panapatram cha bibhrati.
Panapatram cha bibhrati.
Now they are defining her form aspect of that, what she is holding in her hands, okay. Matulungam gatham ketam panapatram cha bibhrati.
Matulungam gadam ketam panapatram cha bibhrati. Matulungam gadam ketam panapatram cha bibhrati.
Nagam lingam cha yonim cha.
Nagam lingam cha yonim cha. Nagam lingam cha yonim cha.
Bibhrati nrupamurdhani.
Bibhrati nrupamurdhani. Bibhrati nrupamurdhani.
Nagam lingam cha yonim cha. Bibhrati nrupamurdhani.
Nagam lingam cha yonim cha. Bibhrati nrupamurdhani. Nagam lingam cha yonim cha. Bibhrati nrupamurdhani.
Matulungam gadham ketam panapatram cha bibhrati. Nagam lingam cha yonim cha. Bibhrati nrupamurdhani.
Matulungam gadam ketam panapatram cha bibhrati. Nagam lingam cha yonim cha. Bibhrati nrupamurdhani. Matulungam gadam ketam panapatram cha bibhrati. Nagam lingam cha yonim cha. Bibhrati nrupamurdhani.
Tapta kanchana varnabha.
Tapta kanchana varnabha. Tapta kanchana varnabha.
Tapta Kanchana Bhushana.
Tapta Kanchana Bhushana. Tapta Kanchana Bhushana.
Tapta Kanchana Varnabha. Tapta Kanchana Bhushana.
Tapta Kanchana Varnabha. Tapta Kanchana Bhushana. Tapta Kanchana Varnabha. Tapta Kanchana Bhushana.
Shunyam Tadakilam Svena.
Shunyam Tadakilam Svena. Shunyam Tadakilam Svena.
Purayamasa Tejasa.
Purayamasa Tejasa. Purayamasa Tejasa.
Shunyam Tadakilam Svena. Purayamasa Tejasa.
Shunyam Tadakilam Svena. Purayamasa Tejasa. Shunyam Tadakilam Svena. Purayamasa Tejasa.
Tapta Kanchana Varnabha. Tapta Kanchana Bhushana. Shunyam Tadakilam Svena. Purayamasa Tejasa.
Tapta Kanchana Varnabha. Tapta Kanchana Bhushana. Shunyam Tadakilam Svena. Purayamasa Tejasa. Tapta Kanchana Varnabha. Tapta Kanchana Bhushana. Shunyam Tadakilam Svena. Purayamasa Tejasa.
Interesting two lines these are. First two lines describe her form. The second two lines describe how she is formless. The light is formless. How can you say, define light? So light is formless. The first two lines, they say, Madhulungam gadam ketam panapatram cha bibrati. What she is holding in her hand. Madhulungam means a citron, sweet lime. Some say they are pomegranate. Pomegranate also comes under the citrus category. So pomegranate and gadam, gadam you know maize. Ketam, ketam means the shield, ketam. And panapatram, the drinking vessel, that goblet kind of a thing. She is holding in her hands. What she is holding on her head is very interesting. Nagam lingam cha yonim cha bibrati drupa murdhani. Murdhani means on her head. Nagam. Nagam is serpent, coiled serpent. Lingam. Lingam and yoni. Two are separately mentioned. Lingam and yoni and the serpent. Coiled serpent. All these things, Nrupa, Nrupa means the king, he is addressing king, she is holding on her murdhani, on her head. Interesting it is, like, you know, the serpent denotes Brahma, the lingam denotes Shiva, yoni denotes Vishnu. Yoni is Vishnu. Got it? That is what she is, Brahma. It is like, don't take it in the literal meaning. Brahma, Vishnu, they are all concepts they are saying. What is the concept here? We say, like, you know, Brahma, Lingam is Shiva, Vishnu is the Yoni. Brahma, we give that name for that. But the philosophy they represent is, serpent denotes the cosmic cycle of time. Whatever is created by Brahma is time bound. Entire Prapancham has got an expiry date. It is time bound, when it has to come and when it has to get over. So the coiled serpent denotes the psychic, cosmic cycle of time, time factor. Okay, the lingam. Lingam is the absolute consciousness. The supreme Brahman it denotes. Brahman, which is a kind of a witness to whatever our actions are. It doesn't take part in the witness. It is present in us. It is just witnessing. Oh, you do this. Come on, do it. It encourages us to do more. Karma, accrue more karma. That is pure aspect of the consciousness. Absolute consciousness it is. Yoni again is the relative consciousness. Yoni, the relative consciousness, is present in every being again. Absolute consciousness is just a witness. The relative consciousness is what it makes us do things according to our Paramatma and Jivatma. Paramatma and Jivatma. So the serpent represents the cosmic time, cosmic aspect of time, the cycle of time. The lingam represents the absolute consciousness, and yoni represents relative consciousness. So these three things are named as Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Brahma, Shiva, we have named them because we cannot say absolute consciousness and relative consciousness. Many cannot understand, so we give a name. It's very easy to say Brahma, Vishnu and Rudra, no? Shiva, no? Than saying absolute consciousness. And so we understand now, the main thing that we have to understand here is all the powers are in her. All the three, the Trinity, where the creation is going to happen. How the creation starts is what we are seeing here. This is her form, what she is wearing and what she is holding. That is what we are seeing. The next two lines, Tapta Kanchana Varnava. Her complexion is like molten gold. Molten gold will be shining so much. Gold, when it's dried up, it loses its shine. When it is like, when you put it in the fire, it is glistening so much, it is shining so much. So molten gold. They don't say Tapta Kanchana. Tapta Kanchana means gold. Tapta means molten gold. It's not a simple gold like what we are wearing. It loses its shine over a period of time. You again put it in the fire, then it starts shining. Tapta Kanchana Varnava. Her radiance is like Varnava. Her radiance is like molten gold. Not only her radiance, Tapta Kanchana Bhushana, all the ornament she is wearing is also shining so much. So what happens with that shine? This is what the next line says. Shunyam tadagilam svena purayamasa tejasa. Shunyam, everything is void, nothing is there. After pralayam you see, just imagine after pralayam, there is no creation, nothing, shunyam, it is void. But her complexion and the bhushanam that she is wearing, the prakasham, the tejas of that, purayamasa, svena purayamas, it fills the entire void. Tadagilam svena purayamas, that glow from her body as well as from the ornaments that she is wearing fills the entire void of this prapancham. Prapancham is not yet created, it is just a void. Shunyam, that is why they say it is shunyam. So it fills the entire void with her light. So this is her formless one. The light is her form, formless form. Whereas the form that we described, holding four things in her hand, ketam and gada and the line and the panapatram and the lingam, serpent lingam and the yoni in the head. All these things, even her complexion, like we say molten golden complexion, and the bhushanam she is wearing, that is also looks like molten golden. It's so fresh and beautiful, fresh from the shop, like that. It's always fresh. It doesn't lose its shine.
Hot from the bakery.
Hot from the bakery, yes. So that what happens, the prakasham, the tejas that comes out of that, it fills the entire void. Because there's nothing here. Nothing was present. No creation has happened. So it fills her tejas fills the entire void. Shunyam tadakilam. Oh, that is Shunyam tadakilam lokam.
Shunyam tadakilam lokam. Shunyam tadakilam lokam.
Vilokya Parameshwari.
Vilokya Parameshwari. Vilokya Parameshwari.
Shunyam tadakilam lokam. Vilokya Parameshwari.
Shunyam tadakilam lokam. Vilokya Parameshwari. Shunyam tadakilam lokam. Vilokya Parameshwari.
Babhara Paramam Rupam.
Babhara Paramam Rupam. Babhara Paramam Rupam.
Tamasa Kevalena hi.
Tamasa Kevalena hi. Tamasa Kevalena hi.
Babhara Paramam Rupam. Tamasa Kevalena hi.
Babhara Paramam Rupam. Tamasa Kevalena hi. Babhara Paramam Rupam. Tamasa Kevalena hi.
Shunyam tadakilam lokam. Vilokya Parameshwari. Babhara Paramam Rupam. Tamasa Kevalena hi.
Shunyam tadakilam lokam. Vilokya Parameshwari. Babhara Paramam Rupam. Tamasa Kevalena hi. Shunyam tadakilam lokam. Vilokya Parameshwari. Babhara Paramam Rupam. Tamasa Kevalena hi.
Next line also. Svabhinnanjana sankasha.
Sabhinna jana sankasha. Sabhinna jana sankasha.
Damshrankita varanana.
Damshrakitavarana. Damshrakitavarana.
Sabhinnanjana sankasha. Damshrankita varanana.
Sabhinna jana sankasha. Damshrakitavarana. Sabhinna jana sankasha. Damshrakitavarana.
Vishalalochana nari.
Vishalalochana nari. Vishalalochana nari.
Babhuvatanu madhyama.
Babhuvatanu madhyama. Babhuvatanu madhyama.
Vishalalochana nari. Babhuvatanu madhyama.
Vishalalochana nari. Babhuvatanu madhyama. Vishalalochana nari. Babhuvatanu madhyama.
Sabhinnanjana sankasha. Damshrankita varanana. Vishalalochana nari. Babhuvatanu madhyama.
Sabhinna jana sankasha. Damshrakitavarana. Vishalalochana nari. Babhuvatanu madhyama. Sabhinna jana sankasha. Damshrakitavarana. Vishalalochana nari. Babhuvatanu madhyama.
Shunyam tadakilam lokam vilokya Parameshwari. She's standing there looking at the entire void of this universe. Parameshwari, she is the supreme power, sovereign power. She looks at the entire void in front of her. And Bhabhara Paramam Rupam Tamasa Kevalenahi. Pure form, energy form of tamas. She manifests from herself. Manifests from herself pure tamasic base nature. She manifests from her only. So she is seeing the entire void First form is her light, which fills the entire void. This is the second form she is assuming. She is assuming the second form, which is pure tamasic energy by itself. Pure. Because whenever, I don't want to use any English word in that for what is tamasic. Because it doesn't actually, it is still incomplete. The meaning is still incomplete. We say the effects of tamas. We say it is darkness. We say it is vile. We say it is like, there are so many things, dark, ignorance, illusion, all those things we say. It only attributes of effects of the tamas. But we cannot define the pure energy called tamas, which actually came out of her, and she assumes the form of pure tamasic form. Pure tamasic form. There is no, her nature is slowly now revealed, like how the tamasic form looks like. Sa Bhinnanjana Shankasha. Her appearance, Anjana, dark. It is not different, it is shining. Sa Bhinnanjana Sankasha. Damshrankita Varanana. Her Vishala, her mouth, no, in her wide mouth, the teeth are shining. She has got a lovely mouth, which is teeth are glistening damshra, glistening damshrankita varanana. So her teeth are glistening. So dark complexion with glistening teeth. Next one, Vishala Lochana, wide-eyed. Her eyes are wide, wide-eyed. But Tanu Madhyama, her waist is a slender waist. Tanu Madhyama, very slender waist. This is the appearance, Sankasha, we say, this is her appearance. The next two lines also continues with her appearance. And so, the energy, the pure tamasic energy that emerged from Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi has all the three gunas pure in its pure form, in a formless state in her. Pure form of all three energy in formless state, avyakta. And from that one emerged first tamas. Tamas aspect emerged. So she takes the second, she assumes the second form. First is the light and second is the tamasic form. It emerged. How she has got? She's dark, Anjana Sankasha. Appearance is dark with glistening teeth. Vishala Lochana, Nari, a woman form. Nari.
Bhinna means nothing but darkness, is it?
Nothing but darkness. Sa Bhinnanjana Sankasha. You cannot differentiate between. Bhedam, you cannot see Anjanam and her color. It is that dark. Sa Bhinnanjana Sankasha. Damshrankita Varanana. She has got glistening teeth. Vishala Lochana Nari. She is a woman form. Nari Tanu Madhyama Babuva Tanu Madhyama. She is having a very, very slender waist. This is her first description. Next one we see what she is holding in her hand. I think we will finish with a 10. I don't want to go beyond a 10 and we will recite everything first from the first. Okay. Okay. Khadgapatra Shiraketair.
Khadgapatra Shiraketair. Khadgapatra Shiraketair.
Alankrita Chaturbuja.
Alankrita Chaturbuja. Alankrita Chaturbuja.
Khadgapatra Shiraketair. Alankrita Chaturbuja.
Khadgapatra Shiraketair. Alankrita Chaturbuja. Khadgapatra Shiraketair. Alankrita अलङ्कृतचतुर्भुजा
कबन्धहारं शिरसा
कबन्धहारं शिरसा कबन्धहारं शिरसा
बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम्
बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम् बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम्
कबन्धहारं शिरसा बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम्
कबन्धहारं शिरसा बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम् कबन्धहारं शिरसा
बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम् खड्गपात्र शिरः केटैरलङ्कृत चतुर्भुजा कबन्धहारं शिरसा बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम्
खड्गपात्रशिरस्केतैः अलङ्कृतचतुर्भुजा कबन्धहारं शिरसा बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम् खड्गपात्रशिरस्केतैः अलङ्कृतचतुर्भुजा कबन्धहारं शिरसा बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम्
सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं
सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं
तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा
तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा
सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा
सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा
नाम कर्म च मे मातर्
नाम कर्म च मे मातर् नाम कर्म च मे मातर्
देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः
देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः
नाम कर्म च मे मातर् देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः
नाम कर्म च मे मातर् देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः नाम कर्म च मे मातर् देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः
सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा नाम कर्म च मे मातर् देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः
सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा नाम कर्म च मे मातर् देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा नाम कर्म च मे मातर् देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः.
The tamasic aspect that emerged from Devi, having what it is having in her hand. Khadgam, khadgam means sword. Patram, again the cup, goblet. Khadga, patra, shira, skull. Head or skull, I don't want to say skull, it is head. Khadga, patra, shira, ketair. Ketair is shield. Alankrita Chaturbhuja. Her four arms are adorning. Alankrita is adorning. The four arms she has four. The tamas aspect had four arms. It was adorning sword, a drinking cup, a head, and a shield. And Kabandhaharam Shirasa, the headless bodies. It is around her garland kind of a thing. It is her garland. What is her garland? Is headless bodies, torsos. Headless torsos are her Kabanta haram shirasa bibranahi shirasrajam. So she is separated the head and the body. So head she is wearing as a necklace. Srajam means joined together. Srajam. So heads as a necklace and kabanda haram. Headless bodies are her haram. So she has got 4 things in her hand. One is Khadgam, Padapatram, Ketam and head. And she is wearing a headless bodies of garland. She is wearing a garland of headless bodies and a necklace of only heads. Both are separated. Ego is completely taken out. So, what she did next? Sa provacha Mahalakshmi. She is asking Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi is the only one who knows everything, all knowing. So she is asking, the tamasic aspect is asking Mahalakshmi. Tamasi Pramadhottama. Tamasi, she is the tamasic aspect. She is now called Tamasi because she has not had any name so far now. What the name is going to be, that Namakarana will be given by Mahalakshmi. So till that time she is just a Tamasi because she is of tamasic aspect. Pramadhottama, she is the prime of all her ganas. She is the Pramadhottama. She is the first one that emerged as a figure from Mahalakshmi. So Pramada Uttama, she is the supreme, fairest woman, Nari, we have told it is Nari that emerged. She is asking Mahalakshmi, Provaja Mahalakshmi, Nama Karmaja me Mataha. What is my name and what I have to do? Mata, my mother. Tell me what I have to, what is my name and what I have to do. Dehi Tubhyam Namo Namaha. My salutations to you. Again and again, I pay my respects to you. Dehi Tubhyam Namo Namaha. Give me my name. Mataha Dehi. Nama Karmacha me Mataha Dehi. Give me my name and what work I have to do. Salutations to you again and again. This is what Tamasi is asking. Her name will be revealed in the next section and what her works are. So now Tamasi has emerged. We'll learn like that, okay? So we'll recite the entire thing up to the first 10. First 10 we will recite once, and the Sri Saptashti Narayana, that thing, it's not meant for everybody, it is only for you people who have been initiated into the Navakshari Mantra. So there is no need to recite the first Vinyogaha, and people can start with Raja Vacha. Because anyhow they are reciting the entire Mahatmyam without initiation, so this is okay. Atha Pradhanikam, I think you can say with me, along with me, okay? Atha Pradhanikam Rahasyam Om Asya Sri Saptashati Rahasya Trayasya Narayana Rushihi Anushtup Daha Mahakali Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswatyo Devata Yatokta Palavatyate Jape Viniyogaha Rajo Vacha Bhagavanavatarame Chandikayastvayodhitaha Yetesham Prakrutim Brahman Pradhanam Vaktumarhasi Aradyam Yanmaya Devya Swarupam Yena Chadvija Vidina Bruhi Sakalam Yatavat Pranatasya me Rushiruvacha Idam Rahasyam Paramam Anakeyam Prachakshate Bhakto Siddhina me Kinjit Tava Vachyam Naradhipa Sarvasyadhya Mahalakshmi Striguna Parameshwari Lakshya Lakshya Swarupasa Vyapya Kritsnam Vyavastita Matulungam Gadam Ketam पानपात्रं च बिभ्रति नागं लिङ्गं च योनिं च बिभ्रति नृपमूर्धनि तप्तकाञ्चन वर्णाभा तप्तकाञ्चन भूषणा शून्यं तदखिलं स्वेन पूरयामास तेजसा शून्यं तदखिलं लोकं विलोक्य परमेश्वरी ब्रह्मार परमं रूपं तमसा केवलेन हि सा भिन्नाञ्जन संकाशा दंष्ट्राङ्कितवरानना विशाल लोचना नारी बभूव तनु मध्यमा खड्गपात्र शिरःखेटैरलङ्कृत चतुर्भुजा कबन्धहारं शिरसा बिभ्राणाहि शिरस्रजम् सा प्रोवाच महालक्ष्मीं तामसी प्रमदोत्तमा नाम कर्म च मे मातर्देहि तुभ्यं नमो नमः. I think in 3 sessions we can complete this.
Once again, what is Maturlingam?
Maturlingam, I told sweet lime, any citron. Pomegranate also, it means because pomegranate comes under citrus, so some people say it is pomegranate, it is lime, sweet lime. So because it is meant as sweet lime, people may say it is pomegranate. It is, I mean, they mention both. It is actually citron. Some citron she has in her hand. Matulingam is that. Guru Pranam.